Pas de soleil, pas de soleil, pas de soleil, da-da-da. Pas de soleil, pas de soleil, pas de soleil, da-da-da. Pas de soleil, pas de soleil, pas de soleil, da-da-da. Pas de soleil, pas de soleil, pas de soleil, da-da-da. Pas de soleil, da-da-da. Pas de soleil, pas de soleil, pas de soleil, da-da-da. Pas de soleil, pas de soleil, pas de soleil, da-da-da.
We made it, y'all. We're just right up the street from my, not right up the street, but right up the road, across the bridge from my house.
Welcome YouTube. Yeah, we decided to do a little impromptu overnighter, and we were at Hickory Creek Park in Hickory Creek, Texas. So it's a good little site. It's a little bit more crowded than we kind of anticipated.
Yeah, I'm a little bit, it's a little bit interesting. We shall see. A little bit closer than what we normally like. This is through the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. So we'll see how this park is kind of laid out.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting.
So we did reservations through recreation.gov. We started playing on that app a little bit because just like state parks, they have some real nice city parks that are nice and wooded, and they're along the same price point as the state park. So we're gonna get all set up. It is about a little after 3 o'clock. So again, we're just doing an overnighter. We leave out tomorrow, so we're gonna enjoy the evening. We got a little spot right here on the lake water area. Tonight's meal is gumbo. This is for you, Andy and Betty. Y'all inspired us. So we're gonna try to do our own little version of some gumbo, because your gumbo was great, Andy. So we're gonna give our little edit. So we'll get out here and get all set up, and we'll get back with you guys after the setup. All right, guys, here's our view. We are at site 15.
There are people down there fishing. So it's not a bad site.
It's not a bad site, but it is got quite a bit of,
Kind of crowded.
a little bit more people, a little bit closer than we tend to like. But I mean, I think when the leaves are out in the trees, I think it makes it a whole lot better. This is you know, the winter season, all the leaves are falling, so it makes everything look a little bit more open than what it actually is. So still not bad. Nice site, nice site. I'm pleased with it. So let's get this stuff set up, cameraman. You got your sandals on. It's not like you're gonna do no work.
No. I'm not playing it. Oh, is it still on?
Yeah, still going.
Okay.
We're doing full footage, girl.
I can't even see. Oh, there you go. And you just. Are we pretty level?
Yeah, for the most part. I think it's pretty good to go. Of course, now we know sideways, so we should be.
Yeah, I see what he's saying. You can see the plane and you can hear it, so it's pretty. Yeah. We have watched some footage on other people, and yeah, I can see the plane. I can see the plane.
It out.
I think that's a trail over there, huh?
Mm-hmm. Or the bike trail. You give a little walk, see?
Mm-hmm. It's a nice day to do that.
Let me try to figure out what they do. surface here.
Yeah. You need me to come hold it?
Yeah, once I get it strapped, it'll be fine.
Sure. You need me to take that? I got it. Sneeze.
Airplane.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't take this one out.
Oh.
Still got all the packing.
Oh. Hold on, let me help. It's got
Okay.
Got it.
Yep. Got some new chairs, guys. Someone has been wanting the zero gravity chairs, and we just couldn't find any that would allow us to store them in such a small little place. So these particular ones fold up. Just nicely. I need it locked in place. There we go. Now we have our very own zero gravity loungers. That will fold up and allow us to transport them.
Love it.
Got them on sale at Walmart. That was the other thing, because I found them, but prices on them were, these chairs were kind of expensive, especially the foldable ones. They were going like about $80-something a piece. And I got these on sale at Walmart for about $42 each. So 2 for the price of 1.
Way to save. Way to save. I've already tried one out, guys, so love it. I'm a lounger. I like to have my feet up.
And of course, this is our wonderful Outland Firebowl propane fire tank. So That's a must-have, people. All right, so we are just about set up and ready to go. Our setup's pretty easy, pretty quick. We'll get the table out and kind of walk around a bit and see what the park has to offer. Get back with you in the next clip.
And I would have had pockets.
And you know what? We didn't put our mics on. We're going micless. A little stroll down to the water bank.
I wonder how far this water used to go. It's really kind of soft. Need to be.
Yeah,
It's
gets a
kinda
little.
soft.
Can't go that far.
No.
It's got rocks over there. Let's try over there. How's it feel? Oh no, it's still kind of sludgy. Yeah.
Still soft.
Yeah.
I wouldn't come.
A little too wet, guys.
You can see the ducks over there.
But this is our view from our campsite. We are right up here.
And look, we have had deers because those are hooves right there. Gotta be. Unless it's something else. It looks like deers.
Yep, I think that is deer track. So this is a nice little spot. Nice little spot. Although the airplanes that are coming over, as you can see,
We're close to the airport because
we're close to the airport.
We do live in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, so yeah, you can like, read the planes.
And we are apparently right in the flight pattern. So this is what we got to look forward to
All night. Yeah.
But besides that,
The scenery is pretty.
still a nice scenic view.
Oh, we don't have it.
Not bad at all.
Oh, shit, that side. You want to walk the loop or you want to go on the trail?
We could do the loop. More deer tracks.
I bet we're going to see some this evening. Those are pretty fresh, too. Acting like I'm a hunter or something. Oh, no. Just looks pretty. I like the picnic tables. I like those. They're sturdy and they seem to be in good condition. Look at them bad guys up there. It's not a bad site. You could have been able to put up your pop up right there.
Yeah.
And this is
This
no
is
one next to
19.
you.
Mm-hmm.
See, there's nobody next to you at 19.
To mark that one.
Yeah. Oh, you said you can mark it in your favorite, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I was worried about making any type of notation. But that would have been a better site, just because if you don't want to be around a whole lot of people. And also this one. But this one, that was a little bit better, I think, than this one. I don't know what you think.
This is not bad either.
Oh no, it's not. This one's good. Got some trees.
Uh-huh.
In the spring, fall. But it's pretty nice. Now this one don't have any passes for your table and stuff. That one, you see how that one's on the opposite side?
Yeah.
This one's not. That one is. To be honest, I think all of these over here are probably pretty decent.
Okay, guys. if we were ever considering going full time, this would be
Yep.
our vehicle. The Super C. That's a beast. That's a beast.
Well, if we hit the lottery right now, that would be it.
Freightliner.
Love it.
It's that 18-wheeler cab. Oh, that's a beast.
He would drive it, y'all.
It's clean.
I do like it. He's got those slide outs.
That's nice.
So it's a little bit chillier when you start moving because but now my legs still not cold, but just my arms. So I have to put on the leg jacket.
All right, we decided to cut through a trail. This appears to be a walking, maybe biking trail, I guess.
Oh, we have a fork in the road. Y'all know what we say about that. Was that Robert Frost?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the one that we talked about last time.
I'm gonna assume left goes back to where we were. So we'll swing right.
Pretty neat. So maybe if we would have took the loop around, it would have
Came back to this as well.
I like the fact they have a paved
That's a nice
trail.
part.
I do like it. Besides the airplane.
Besides the airplanes.
I bet fall would be pretty too, with the fall foliage. Yeah, that just brings you back to the other side.
I think this is where we turn in, maybe?
I'm not sure. That's a stop right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a bad little site there either.
Nope,
'Cause that's right there on the hill.
not bad at all.
You want to walk back this way or go back through the trail?
We can go back through the trail.
Yeah, I kind of like that. How about this one? Trash can.
Yeah. Not by the trash can, y'all.
How about the one up there? No, not by the stop.
Not by the trash can.
Well, at least you'll be close to it. You don't have to worry about it.
True. So guys, these are nice little well-paved trails. Nice and wooded. Outside of the airplane noise,
Yep.
this is it's a neat little park. Not bad at all.
Kind of crowded, but I don't know, maybe because it is a Saturday, maybe on the weekend or on an off time, maybe it'll be a little less crowded, who knows. But I do like the layout so far.
Mm-hmm. And it's close. It only took us like about less than 20 minutes, about 20 minutes to get here. So there's a whole host of stuff in your backyard. Just got to get out there and find it.
Oh, but this is not day use. You have to have reservations.
Yeah, no day
That
use.
was interesting.
Camping only. but that cuts down on the traffic that's going through. So you know that only people who are camping are coming through. So that's a good thing. So we're gonna get on back to the site here and get started on cooking this gumbo.
Hey, I'm ready to eat already.
And enjoy the rest of the evening. So we will get back with you guys once we're back at the site and get this cooking going on.
Get over here. Campers. So another playground area. And you have this wooden chair just sitting here in case you need to sit and rest for it.
You ready to eat?
I'm always ready to eat. That's the whole problem.
It's gumbo time, people. Little product we got from our local HEB. Pretty simple and quick. Get your meat going, and then you throw the mix in. As long as I can figure out how to light this stove. I ain't messed with the stove and I can't tell when. There we go.
I see it.
There we go. Flame on. So now we're going to do sausage, shrimp, and chicken to the gumbo. So I'm going to throw some sausage in. Get that going. Wind trying to pick up a little bit.
I see it from here.
Might have to get us one of those heat shields.
Be sorry, people. You'll hear the airplanes and all of the shots.
These airplanes, guys. Oh God, these airplanes.
Beautiful sight, just
Airplanes, airplanes, airplanes. There's that sizzle.
it's not terribly cold out here, but when the wind blows, the little breeze, it can get a little nippy as the sun goes down.
And guys, just so you know, this is our anniversary, our RVing anniversary.
I forgot.
We've had the rig for 1 whole year now.
I forgot.
1 whole year. We got it last January, and here we are, back to another January. And we've been rolling Big Bertha for a whole year now. So I guess we're gonna have to do a year-end review on all of our trips. More planes. More planes. It's like camping beside the airport. So our furthest trip that we made was to the Florida trip.
Yeah. Yeah.
We went all the way down to Fort Myers to visit my aunt. Crossed over to Miami.
Just a little further.
Went to Miami, up to A1A,
Beautiful.
into North Carolina
Beautiful.
to
Beautiful.
visit her sister. And then back to Texas, through Tennessee, Arkansas. So that was our longest trip.
We had been to Tennessee on a weekend trip.
Yeah, my military unit had our meetup in Nashville, so we were up there for Nashville. So that was one of our earlier videos. Where we're doing videos with a cell phone, where the videos weren't so good.
We were just learning people. Well, should I say he was just learning because I'm just along for the ride.
So it has been a great year of traveling. We really had a good time RVing. We look forward to more trips this year. We've got New Mexico, Ohio that we'll be going to. And between those, we'll still do our weekend. So just so you're still asking, we're not full-time.
No.
We're part-time. We do the weekends only. We get out and enjoy the, try to do more state parks. Our goal is to visit just about every state park in Texas.
And now we're finding out a lot about just local campgrounds, like this one's Corps of Engineers, and then just through the parks and recreational.
Recreation.gov. Yeah, that's a good little site, guys. Good little site. We bought the first year of Harvest Host. we never used it, so we don't think we're going to do Harvest Host again. Some of our trips we were kind of trying to find spots to stop at, and there just really weren't any around the areas that we were going to be in. We preferred to do the wineries because we're not really beer drinkers, and we didn't want to do the farms. But most of them are so few far in between, so we don't think we're going to renew our Harvest Host. On our trip to Ohio, we plan on staying at the KOA, so we're going to get the KOA membership and try that out, which is a whole lot cheaper than Harvest Host.
And plus on our Miami trip one night, we just stayed in overnight parking. Because we were able to boondock, so.
Yeah, rest stops were always a good spot. We did a lot of free camping at rest areas where we just stayed overnight in the rig. And the good thing about the Class B is that you're able to park in a regular parking spot. You don't have to park by the 18-wheelers and the other pull-behinds. So that's our big plus for traveling in the Class B. All right, so just added the chicken into the sausage, and then we're going to put the shrimp on last because shrimp doesn't take that long to really get going. And we're going to pour in our roux, add a little green onion, some slap your mama. Gotta have slap your mama. Ooh, these planes.
I think it's that time. You know, there are certain times where all of them are coming in or leaving, so we must be.
Oh, the planes.
It wasn't that many.
Yeah.
But now we're at that time that they're probably either coming in or leaving.
They are ruining the peace, guys. These planes. I was going to cook this over the fire pit, but Even though we like the site, the ground is not that even, and everything's kind of sloped. And I didn't really feel like starting a fire anyway, so we're using our little Coleman propane burner. It's a nice alternative for cooking outside versus cooking inside.
You didn't put all the sausage in there?
Yeah, put the sausage on first.
Okay.
So the sausage went in, kind of browned that a little bit. Now I got the chicken in there going. Season both the chicken and the shrimp with that complete seasoning, so that should be pretty good. I thought about using the jerk seasoning, but I was like,
A little too spicy.
I don't know how well that'll work with since the roux is already seasoned as well. So
I want to be able to taste the food.
again, this is inspired by Andy and Betty. This is you, Andy. It's for you, buddy. If it comes out the way I think it's gonna come out, next time we meet up, it'll be our turn. Put this up.
Oh, I could have gotten it for you.
Bring that shrimp out.
Should I still? You haven't started this, have you?
Where you going?
I'm gonna put all this stuff up. Blow my nose.
She leaving the cook, y'all.
Yep. Well, do you need anything?
No, I'm good. Don't get it twisted, guys. It's all good. I enjoy cooking. She'll tell you that. All right, so I gotta let this chicken brown a little bit more. Then we'll come back and throw the shrimp in and get the roux on, and we'll be good to go. So we'll be right back in a second, guys. All right, guys, we're getting ready to add the gumbo roux. We got the shrimp in. Photographer, get the inside of the pot. Get the inside of the pot.
Hey, y'all.
We got all the shrimp and sausage in. So we're gonna go ahead and add this to it. Ooh, I smell all the okra and all of it.
Hey, I did do the rice, people. I did the rice. Before we left, I pre-cooked some rice.
All right, so we got this on and going. And we're gonna let this just simmer. Turn this fire down low. And let this bad boy just simmer. Camera up. There we go. Get my head. Get my face. Get my face.
All right, guys, we'll get you back with you once we get this all simmered and going. All right, guys, we are just about ready here. It is simmering because basically all you need to do is once you put the roux in, it's just you're really kind of just warming and simmering it up. So we are finishing up kind of she's washing a few little utensils that we used inside, and we're gonna be chowing here in a minute. So we will get back with you guys once the bowls are made and see how this thing came out. Not bad if I do say so myself. Oh, look at that, guys. Look at that. Oh, my. It's about to go down. It's about to go down. Again, inspired by Andy and Betty. Appreciate it, guys. All right, guys. It is done. Look at that. Look at there. We are ready to chow down. Got the fire going. Got our gumbo. Life don't get no better. So we're gonna break off into this, and we'll catch you guys a little bit later.
All right.
Bon appetit.
Sure.
Look who all fat and happy, y'all. Look at that. Look at that. Tell me you're happy. Tell me.
I'm happy. Did we have to say I was fat? Yeah. Just a question.
Let's rephrase that. Take two. Look who all's full and happy, y'all.
All right, that sounds a lot better. I like that one better.
Full and happy. Look at that. She made all the gumbo.
It's good. I'm waiting for my cake now.
She's sitting by the fire.
Yes, it's nice and toasty. Nice and toasty.
We decided to go with the non-organic fire. We didn't feel like building a fire with the wood, so we went with non-organic. We're using this propane fire pit.
And again, it's all the way over there. I don't know if y'all can see it.
It's way out there. You can't really see it.
Yeah.
Hey, but this thing comes in handy. This is money well spent, guys. Hooks right up to the rig. Uses the rig's propane, and I mean, this thing is on low. I ain't even.
It's quite toasty.
Let me show y'all high. Turn it down. You turn it. Turn it to the left. Watch your face, though. Watch this flame, y'all.
I know.
Look at that.
Ooh, yeah, you feel it.
Look at that. Money well spent.
All right, let's go back down.
Yeah, crank it back down some.
Oh.
You got to push. There you go. Crank it on down some more.
Yeah.
A little more.
Oh, almost too low.
Go back down.
There we go. Maybe.
Yeah, a little bit more. There we go.
It feels good to me, though.
Money well spent. This thing. Oh my goodness, money well spent. So our year has been pretty fruitful. We bought a lot of toys, but we've been trying to just figure it out. That's what you got to do. You're trial and error. Camping is all about just figuring it out. So that's what we've been doing.
Our real first camping was when we bought it. We stayed overnight at the dealership just to make sure we knew how to do everything. Or should I say he knew how to do everything. Because they came in the morning to make sure we knew how to turn on the heat, because it was cold. So that was a good test to see if the Truman really worked.
We picked it up in January.
Yep, so it was cold. It was cold. So that was our first overnight camping, just to make sure everything worked out. And then our next one that we did was at a park not too far from our house. It was really a resort, full hookups. It was
Kitten Cove.
Yep, it was pretty nice.
I think it was like about.
It was cold too.
Almost $70 a night. It was $60-something. So it was, we didn't know any better. We
there was
paid
nothing
that.
wrong with it. It was a decent park. It wasn't like spectacular or anything. We had did day trips there before with the kids to watch fireworks because it is over the lake. So we had been there before, just not camping, just for day trips. So it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, it's a nice part. Just cost a little bit more than what we really need to pay for it.
For that type of just us doing a true shakedown, making sure that everything worked properly. And I think everything for the most part went okay. I can't really think of anything that really.
We didn't know what we was doing, so
everything seemed fine.
If something went wrong, we didn't know it was wrong anyway.
No.
But we didn't have any major issues. Our owners group that we're part of, we read some horror stories. So there are major issues that are out there because we've read the horror stories, and it's some folks are having it, pretty rough. So luckily, we've been blessed, and we haven't had any of those issues. We left from January, and then
March we did spring break, I think, at South Padre.
North Padre, because we went down to Corpus Christi
to the National Seashore,
and we went to the National Seashore at North Padre, and we wound up getting a experience of boondocking before we even knew what boondocking was. On North Padre, the National Seashore, there's no hookups. You pull in, find your spot. There's a park on the Gulf side, and then there's a park on the Lagoon side. So we spent one night on the Gulf side, and we spent another night on the Lagoon side, and there's no hookups. We did well. We did very well. We have solar, which the weather was
cold.
Was cold, overcast.
The video is out there. I don't know if you have any more footage, but maybe you can remake that video or add some footage in with that, because that was when you were first learning how to edit and do videos, and you had the free version of it. So
we were using a cell phone,
and we were still learning
and using Windows, the free Windows editing software for that. So, but we have our rig has the 200 amp hour lithium batteries. We do have solar on top. We don't have a generator. We have the under the hood generator, which is the second alternator. So we knew to start the engine to charge the batteries, and that's basically what we did. When the batteries got low, we'd start the engine, let it idle, get the batteries back up full, and because it was cold, only thing that we really used was the heater for the propane. We didn't have to run the AC because it was just so cold. And there's that airplane again. We'll let that airplane pass by.
It's going to be interesting to see how the night goes. Like, when is it going to calm down?
So it went very well, being that we started off camping during the winter months instead of the summer months. And we only had to use the heat, and we only used the batteries for the television, plugging stuff in. The refrigerator runs off our batteries. So we got to experience boondocking before we really knew what boondocking was. So I think now we've got a pretty good handle of it.
Yeah, I mean, and we stayed in most of the time because it was just too cold and windy. When we first got there, it was kind of nice because we walked over to Landry's. I love seafood, guys.
Yes.
To get seafood, and we just ate by the what's it called?
We parked at T-Head. So if you look at Corpus Christi, there's T-Head, and there's actually kind of two of them. Basically, it's a drive-in that's in the shape of a T that allows you to park by the water, park by the Gulf, and you can spend the night there. So that's what we did. We parked at the one in front of Landry's Seafood, and we went in, got some takeout from Landry's, came back to the rig, sat down with the doors open, right at the water, and had a good time. Then we pulled on into the parking lot and spent the night there.
That was very interesting.
Yes, it was. People fish all night long, so there was quite a bit going on in the after hours. So then we left from there and made our way down to the National Seashore. We tried to spend the week there, but it was just so cold and windy. I think we cut short about Thursday and decided to drive back home. And we drove from the National Seashore, from Corpus Christi, all the way back to Dallas. backed the rig in the driveway, got up the next morning, came outside, and we had a flat tire. I mean, so luckily we did make it all the way back. We didn't have any issues, but we drove all the way back and got home and woke the next morning with a rear flat. So we were still had the factory tires, and I did want to do all-terrain tires. I told her that from the get-go. I wanted to get rid of the factory tires and get all-terrain tires. So aired the tire up, shot down a discount tire, ordered a set of all-terrain tires. Luckily they put a loaner spare on for us until the all-terrains came in, and then once the all-terrains came in, took it back up there. Here's that plane again. I think these planes are coming like every 2 minutes, it feels like. I don't know. So we got the set of all-terrains on, and we've been happy with them ever since. So I mean, that was part of our learning curve with that. I think our next one was learning how to preserve the gray water tank. Yeah. Because we started going to parks, and before we knew it, the gray water tank was full. We have 27 gallons of fresh water and 13 and 13 of gray and black. So the black tank, 13 gallons, that's a lot. Nobody's gonna, yeah, we were good to go with that. But we were kind of undisciplined. We thought we were, because we thought we were conserving water, but we really wasn't.
I like long showers.
So we did master that. I watched some more videos on YouTube and took some advice from other people. When we were staying at places for a longer period, we would use a bucket in the sink and wash the dishes in the bucket, and then dump the dishwater out, so as not to fill that gray tank all the way up. And then the other thing that you can do is they suggested is using the black tank. So instead of, if you were somewhere where you really couldn't dump it out, or you didn't feel good dumping the gray tank out, you could take that bucket and dump it into the toilet, and then utilize the extra space in the black tank. So we mastered that, and I think we've done pretty good now at preserving our gray tank. So our learning curve has been pretty good with that. I'm telling you, it's every 2 minutes there's a plane.
Traffic. Heavy traffic.
They are landing, and I don't know if this is a path for DFW or
it has to be DFW. We're not too far.
Yeah, or the other one.
Not Love Field.
Oh yeah, Love Field. So there's a lot of airplane traffic.
DFW.
So one of our other things that we're working on, I'll have a video out for that as well, is that we're adding a spare tire. In the beginning, I was open to adding a spare tire, but everyone that we saw who added a spare tire would drill a hole in the back door, and I did not want to drill a hole into the back door. So we were looking at a video from Bob and Hillary the Van Caskys. Go out and find them on YouTube. They're a couple who has a rig like we have, and they're in our owners group on Facebook. And Bob, they found a hookup, a spare tire connection for the back door that does not require any drilling. So we went ahead and we ordered one of those. So their lead time is 3 to 6 weeks. So we're hoping that it'll come in before we take our New Mexico trip. And I went on eBay and actually bought another spare wheel to match the set that we have, because I wanted to keep everything the same. We powder coated our wheels black, so I found a spare on eBay, purchased it. It's already come in, and I'll get it powder coated, and then we'll get the spare tire mount hooked on the back. So we'll have a video for that as well. So at least that way, when we start our long trips, we'll have a spare, because we found through Good Sam, their roadside assistance is a little bit better than our insurance is, and they will come out and change your tire, and they'll also bring you a tire. So I was kind of okay with that. But then our kids started having some car issues where they were using roadside, and it seemed like it was taking forever for roadside to get there. So we realized that through regular insurance, there's an issue with getting roadside assistance. There really is. So I'm okay with the weight to come out and change the tire, but I just didn't feel comfortable with the weight of someone trying to bring you a tire, depending upon where we were.
Yeah.
So, you know, better safe than sorry. We decided to go with mounting a spare. So we found the right connection and right hookup. Thank you, Van Caskey's. And we'll get that up and going, and we'll have a spare mounted. And like I said, we'll do a video on that and kind of show you how we got that done as well.
Yep.
But overall, our year's been great. We've had a whole lot of fun with our travels. We look forward to much more traveling.
We did a lot of local, so I mean, you'll see all the local ones out there. Ray Roberts, of course, is one of our favorites. We did even our local just park date just for the day to go kayaking, which we're ready to get back out and do some more kayaking. The weather has not been, of course, great for that, because it has to be no wind for me. I'm sorry, guys. A lot of work, a lot of work. But we're ready to get back and start doing some of those other things too. So in February, yeah, we'll be back at our local park for your birthday. And March is spring break. We'll be in
New Mexico. Oh, I'm looking so forward to that trip.
April.
Mexico.
Do we have anything planned in April? Are we going back
April, we're going to Lloyd. Yeah, we're going to Lloyd Park.
With the Get Down crew. Campground.
Get Down crew will be out there.
Yeah.
Texas Black RVers. We're members of that on Facebook. They'll be out there, so they're having a function in April, so we're going to be out there for that. We'll definitely get you a video on that one. And then May, we don't really have anything planned as of yet. We'll probably get something done in May. May 30th, Memorial Day.
Okay.
Memorial Day, I'm wanting to go to Magnolia Beach. I think we're going to take a trip to Magnolia Beach and park on the beach and enjoy that. So that's a trip that we're kind of looking forward to for that. So hey, anybody out there that's heading that way, let us know. Give a comment and let us know that you're going that way, and we can definitely do a meetup. Yep. And then June, we're headed to Ohio for a YouTubers meetup. It's a glamp out that the Adventure Bandits. We follow them on YouTube. This is their second annual glamp out. So we'll be headed to Ohio for that.
And then up to North Carolina to see my sister.
And then after that, we're going to go to North Carolina to see your sister again. And then so after that, we who knows where we're going to be. There's so many places to go to, so many things to see. It's just a matter of getting the time to map it out and do that. And you know, we bought this thing not to let it sit. We bought it to use it. So again, the motto is have gas, we'll travel. So as long as we got gas, we will be on the road. So hey, if you're interested in doing this, just get out there and do it. You know, if you think you want to do it, just get out there and do it. As I always said, tomorrow waits for no one. Today is already done. Tomorrow is just another adventure that's out there. So get out there and have fun and do it.
Yep. Overall, I think it's been a good experience. I mean, we've had a few things that we've had to work through, but nothing major as of right now. So thank the Lord for that. So we'll keep on keeping on.
So guys, it's been a great evening. Like I said, we're just here for overnight. Here comes another plane. Right on cue.
And I can't remember, we were watching somebody's video on this park, and it is a nice park, but they did complain about the plane.
The air traffic, man.
So the air traffic is pretty bad.
The air traffic is heavy over this park.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
So peace and quiet, I don't know. We'll see what happens tonight.
It is a nice park. We're not going to knock it. It is a nice park. It's a very nice park. We will be back. I mean, but because I like it because of how close it is, and it's a really nice park. It's just the amount of air traffic and airplanes that are flying over that kind of breaks your peace. But we've had a good time. We've ate a good meal. Got our fire going.
Yep.
So we are going to wind the evening down, enjoy each other's company, and we will get back with you guys in the morning for breakfast.
Oh yeah, we have to be back home because it's the twins' birthday.
We have twins that are turning 24.
24.
So their birthday is tomorrow. So we're going to be checking out of here and heading back home to help them celebrate that birthday. And we'll get with you guys in the morning.
Good night.
Good night.
Hey, good morning, guys. It is brittle this morning. We woke up and what is it, down to
30
degrees?
Yeah, it was like in the 60s yesterday.
The wind was howling.
Now it's cold.
It's cold. So we thought we were going to get out and do a little hiking this morning on some of the trails and venture out, but that's not going to happen.
No.
Right now we're having breakfast and
Inside.
you know how we do it. You know how we do it. We do it up. So we're getting ready to get into this breakfast, and instead of hiking, we're gonna just drive around and kind of make our way on. We're not due to check out till about 3, but we're gonna leave a little early anyway, since the weather's kind of gotten down to brittle. This week we're getting some freezing rain and some ice and stuff in this week anyway. So yesterday was beautiful.
We had a nice day, and we did get some hiking in a little bit of the trails that was near us, but we wanted to venture out a little further. But since that didn't happen, hey, that's always next time.
Yep. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this breakfast, and we'll get back with you guys at the wrap up. Peace. All right, guys, we finished breakfast and we've dumped the tanks. We've been checking the weather, and it seems like we're getting ready to get a pretty nice little mini blizzard type of cold weather that's coming through. So we went ahead and dumped all our fresh water and all our tanks to try to get it down so we can get old Bertha put away for this week. But we are heading back out. Again, we've had a good time. It is a nice park. So Hickory Creek Park, we will be coming back.
The airplanes at night, you didn't really hear them.
Yeah.
During the day, you did hear them when you were outside, and you could see them. But at night, I have to say, I really didn't hear them overnight like that. So I slept pretty good.
So it's only when we were sitting outside that you really kind of get that those in that flight path where the planes are just flying over. But outside of that, I mean, great park, great park. Like I said, we will be coming back to visit in the future. But until then, as always, we appreciate you watching. Subscribe, share, hit that like button, leave comments, and we will catch you guys on our next weekend trip.
Be safe.
Bye-bye.
Pas de soleil, pas de soleil, pas de soleil.